Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on NIO on August the 4th when the price of this asset was at roughly $4 mark, and my main assumption was that we have to retest the lower border, the lower range of support that we set back in beginning of May of this year at $3.61. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point when I made my previous video, and we pretty much retested $3.61 as I predicted in my previous video. I missed only by, let me show you, $3.63, which means I missed by 2 cents. And technically, yes, we hit this range of support and had the first bounce. And I have to admit that it is not for the first time when I made very thorough and successful predictions. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, let's take a look on its price action again. And I don't need additional tools. Let me delete unnecessary ones. And I have to admit that we pretty much have a first couple of bounces out of the previous swing low that was set not in May but in April 19th of this year. And technically we have a quite decent setup from this point, but everything I will show you in just several minutes. For now, let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, I want to pay your attention to the consensus analyst price target that was set by analysts. And it's set at $7.55 mark, which is almost twice as high as our current price. But guys, take a look right here. The most recent one was made back in June the 7th of this year. And I have to say that since then, none of the analytic firms made their predictions. That is why you have to keep these numbers in mind with a grain of salt. So, let me show you more interesting news. On cnvpost.com you can find the most recent update in regards to their insurance registrations. And as you can see, NIO registered 5.8 thousand vehicles in a week from July 29th till August the 4th. And I have to say that if you take a look on the trend of these insurance registrations, you can see that we have basically third week in a row where they increased their productions and registrations. If you compare it with other companies, Li Auto had a slight decrease in this number. Xpeng also has a decrease in this number. Tesla has a decrease. BYD set its record high level of 80,000 vehicles that was sold and registered. And this means BYD is basically the only leader on this market, and we have to keep this in mind. But guys, let's come back to NIO. If we take a look on the list of institutional investors, and first of all I want to pay attention to this chart. As you can see, not so many companies, not so many institutional investors compared to the previous months want to hold NIO stock in their investment portfolios, and this signal is quite scary. But at the same time, guys, the most recent actions show completely opposite direction. As you can see, green rows indicate new positions and red rows indicate closed positions. And for the last several, the most recent filings, we have a couple of companies who opened completely new positions on NIO. But guys, you have to keep in mind that it is not the date of the deal itself. It is just a filing date, and the real deal was made at least 45 days prior this date. This means this news has quite a delay. And you can take a look right here on the Fifth Delta Ltd, who bought about 1 million shares of NIO with the total position of $4.2 million, which means they bought it at the price of roughly $4.2. And this means they bought it somewhere at this point when the price was at lower ranges back in April and May. And guys, this is an evidence that you should keep these numbers in mind, but you also have to remember that these numbers have a delay. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, if I switch to 4 hours time frame and zoom out a little bit, you can see that we are scratching its bottom. We are almost at the same level, and it is pretty much the lowest level. Let's switch to daily time frame. It is pretty much the lowest level since May of 2020, and I have to admit that this consistent movement to the downside is not the best in terms of its structure, and I have to say that the main signal, the main bullish signal for the long-term holders to add to their position will be breakouts above its previous swing highs. And the more crucial the swing high is, like this one, the more chances we have that a lot of institutional investors will purchase NIO somewhere on the retracement right after this peak will be broken. So, and for now, I have to admit that we are again at the range of support. Let me mark it for you like this with a horizontal ray. And it pretty much gives us another opportunity to enter long position, short, medium, and even long-term long position with this asset. And guys, let me show you what should you do if you want to catch this bounce. If you want to just be on a safer territory, you have to wait for the higher highs and higher lows on the smallest scale. We have to break these previous swing highs, then we have to have a retracement, and on this retracement, as long as this pivot, this previous bottom holds, we have a lot of chances to hit higher targets with a breakout above previous swing highs. Only in this case you will be on a quite safer territory, but this will eat your gains, because the higher this asset goes, the more confirmation of the uptrend we have, but the less gains it remains. And if you want to catch the trade on its way to the downside, guys, again, you can accumulate your position all the way down, and if we break this range, and potentially, yes, we have all the chances to break it, because we don't have a lot of bullish momentum according to indicators. As you can see, RSI on hourly time frame forms some kind of channel, and these type of channels usually break to the downside, and if it happens, the range of about $3.63 will be broken. And in this case, we might retest 3.5 and even 3.4, $3.3 mark. And somewhere here, we might have another attempt to make some kind of movement to the upside. And in this case, again, on the retracement, you will be able to re-enter your position. But if you want to add your position as a long-term holder, if you've already done your own due diligence, you can do it, because the range of about the range, let's put it this way, below $4 mark is extremely lucrative if you hold this stock for at least 12 to 18 months. But guys, first of all, do your own due diligence, and keep in mind that Chinese stocks have a lot of volatility. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby,